Okay, hello. Let's talk about the weight pocket options that are attachable or mountable on the 1v1 harness. There's three different models. There is the landscape model with a small zip pocket on the front and a pocket where you can put actually 4-6 kilos maximum. It's a quick release system with some pins. There is the portrait or standing up version for the quick release. This one comes with the inner pocket for the weights that you can put 2-3 kilos in each, and you put it inside here, and then you have a quick release system for this one. Then we also have the standard pocket with the weight pocket side that is mounted this way. As you can see here on the PCB, I mounted one already. I will show you this one later, and we should talk about the pins and the screws first. Everything comes with all the hardware that's needed, but you need to have a Phillips screwdriver and you need to have an Allen key. And if we want to mount this system on the BCD, this is a quick release, so we want a quick release towards the stomach or in the front. We need to put some pins that should go into the holes here. And I just started a little bit here. I put one pin here already, and there is a washer, a plastic washer, that protects the screws from not falling into the metal holes. So we take one of the Phillips screws, the countersunk one, into the washer, and then we put the nut with the little hole on it, and we mount it here on the front of the BCD. You take an Allen key and you put it through the hole. And in this case, I align the holes so they are actually pointing at the same direction. I then take the screwdriver and I tighten it. And this is supposed to be really, really tight because, this should not come off. This is actually what's holding the weights to the BCD. So we're screwing them quite tight. The plastic washer protects the system from not falling apart. Since this is a weight pocket that needs to be aligned with the pockets and the release system, we need to turn it 90 degrees because the pins that goes into the locking mechanism is pulled out this way. So this means that we take an Allen key, we put it in here, and we twist it 90 degrees like this. Same with this, so we have a system. We can double check with the screwdriver so it's tightened still, so it doesn't come loose when we turn it. And the same goes with this one. And why I use an Allen key for alignment is that if you are mounting this pocket, it is 4 pins. So you need to put one pin here, one pin there. And if you have the large system, this is a regular. The large system has 6 pairs of holes. So you can actually put it wherever you want. And when you have this system with 4 holes, you need to put it on the pins like this. And then you thread the wires, the plastic wires, and you thread it this way. This means that you use the Allen key to align the holes from here to here. Easy. But this pocket now, since we put the hardware on the BCD here now, we can actually put the pocket on this system. This means that we open the Velcro, we place the holes over the pin, over the nut here, so we can actually take the pin that comes in the bottom, and then we push it a little bit and we insert the pin like that. You see? Now we do the same with the top one. It's not so video friendly, but I can assure you that it's working fine. Once you get the hang of this, it's easy for you to mount it on student kits or on customer kits, or even yourself if you're moving or upgrading your kits. Now you see the pins are mounted on the pocket. We have a little bit of Velcro here on the cable that goes here, so you put the Velcro on the side there, and then you turn it down and you put the Velcro on to the pocket like this. Now it's ready for diving, because now we can actually open it. We can open it, have the weights in the boat, on the dock or whatever. We take the weights, we put it inside the pocket, and of course it's also possible to dive without the inner pocket. It's not need to have the inner pocket. And when you want to release it, when you're diving and you have an emergency or you want to make great buoyancy, you just pull the handle, and once I pull the handle, the pocket comes off, because the pins are pulled and the hardware here on the BCD is still there. This means that you can put back the pocket and you can just go diving again. If you have this system, you have the pins and you have the wires. You put the wires inside, you pull here, and the wires will release the system and you will drop and make buoyancy. So that is the quick release system. And one of the more standard way of system, or standard weight pockets that you're used to in other brands or other BCDs that you have been diving. This is in a pocket. You put 3-4 kilos in this maximum. That is easy to store in the car and in the boat or whatever. And then you have the outer pocket here. And this one is not released from the system because this is mounted on the BCD. It comes with plastic washers. They look like this. And it comes with the countersunk screws that goes into the washer. So they go like this. And then you have a nut. And this nut is actually an Allen key. So this way, you take the Allen key. On the front, you hook up the Allen key like this. Let's see, here. And then you take the screwdriver on the back and you just screw the screws tight. And this is supposed to be tight to the BCD, not coming loose. And it's the same with this system. On this regular size, it's only possible to put it in one place, but if you have the large system, you can move it back and forth a little bit. This means that this pocket stays here all the time. You put the weights in here, you click in the weight pocket when you go diving, and in the case of an emergency, you are diving and you need to release the weight system, you push the buttons and you release the weights and you go up. So that's the weights pocket options we have for the One Wing One Harness BCD.